Okay. Just a few hours ago, Democrats in Congress, they knelt for 8 minutes. Okay, this was like 8 minutes of silence for George Floyd, and they were also wearing the kente cloth or kente scarves, which is from Ghana, from West Africa, and beautiful stuff. But take a look at the picture. Okay, look at this. So, no, for God's sake, not that. I'm sorry. Wrong goddamn tab. Here we go. So look, watch Pelosi, Schumer wear kente cloth to honor George Floyd. Look at them. I mean, sure, that's a really nice tribute, but I think use a video as well.
All right, welcome back, everyone. You're looking at live pictures there of Democrats on Capitol Hill taking a knee. We believe it's going to last for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. That is the duration of the time Officer Derek Chauvin had his knee on the neck of George Floyd in Minneapolis. You see there both Senator Chuck Schumer, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, and other members of Congress taking a knee.
You got that like one dude standing over there. Look, man. This would be a lovely gesture if it came from somebody else, but not from cops and not from these motherfuckers. I mean, these are the people directly responsible for everything going on. They're the ones who are okaying this grotesque, obscene spending on a militarized police force all across the nation. These are the same goddamn people who are making sure that things like the crime bill pass and then mass incarceration over the span of decades puts millions of young black men in jail and has devastated their fucking neighborhoods and their families and their friends' lives. These are the people who are responsible for everything that you are protesting against. Okay? So I think it's a little too late for them to show solidarity all of a sudden. No. Your fucking job is to make sure that people like George Floyd don't get murdered in the first fucking place. You failed. This doesn't help. Oh yeah, and you had Mitt Romney marching with him. Okay, anyway, so look what's inside the bill. The bill, which is 134 pages, would ban chokeholds. Okay, let me zoom in so you can see everything. This bill would ban chokeholds. It would require police officers to wear body cameras, restrict the use of lethal force, and allow victims of police misconduct to sue for damages, Reuters reported. It would also allow for independent investigations to be held at police departments that show patterns of misconduct and create a database to follow police misconduct. Okay? So Minneapolis already banned the chokehold. I mean, I can't believe that this was allowed in the first place. But there's also, if I'm not mistaken, something about demilitarization. But hold on, it's not what you're thinking. Let me show you. So by the way, throw a shoe at the like button. Make sure you throw a shoe at the like button, okay? Yeah, so here we go. Take a look at this. Okay, so on top of the things that I just mentioned, the bill would amend the requirement of intent in the federal criminal statute to prosecute police misconduct by changing the standard of prosecution from willfulness to recklessness. Okay, it would also reform qualified immunity, meaning that individuals would be able to recover damages when their constitutional rights are violated by law enforcement officers. So do you remember this is the issue with the charges being brought against officers, if there are any charges brought against them? It's like, well, did they do it on purpose? Was there intent? Very hard to prove when the courts and the judges and the DA are all on the side of these murdering thugs, these murderous thugs. So that's one thing. And they say the bill aims to implement structural reforms at the Justice Department by granting the department's Civil Rights Division subpoena power. The bill would also incentivize state attorneys general to conduct pattern and practice investigations of local police departments and provide grants for states to create structures for investigating police-involved deaths. Okay, so this is about the police departments investigating themselves, right? Which is... I mean, I don't know who okayed that in the first place, but you know what they do. They put an officer who just murdered someone or beat someone to a pulp on administrative leave, which is basically a vacation paid by you, the taxpayer. And then they conduct an investigation for a year, and then conveniently their colleague is found not guilty and nothing happens. So this is what that's about, okay? And they're also saying there's going to be racial training. It's going to mandate racial training. It would also change the standard for evaluating whether a use of force was justified. So currently officers only need to prove that use of force was reasonable. The bill would change the standard so that officers need to prove that use of force is necessary. The bill would also require that federal law enforcement officers wear body cameras and limit transfer of military-grade equipment to state and local law enforcement. So, this is what you always see, right? Oh, I thought he had a gun. I thought he had a gun. Oh, I felt like my life was in danger. Even when they killed someone's dog, right? I felt like my life was in danger. Motherfucker, why are you in the police then? What did you think you're going to do as a police officer? Sometimes you're in a stressful situation. You can't just fucking shoot people's fucking dogs. What are you, nuts? So they're saying that it's going to change now from use of force was reasonable to necessary. I don't think, again, I'm not a lawyer and I haven't read the exact paragraph for that line, but you need to say that it was life-threatening, because what is necessary? What are they going to argue in court? The same shit. You need to say that it was absolutely critical and life-threatening, meaning the suspect had a gun. He had a fucking RPG-7 in his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because you always hear these right-wingers saying, well, oh, you shouldn't resist arrest, bro. If you don't resist arrest, bro, then you'll be fine. No. You can't fucking kill people because they resisted arrest. Resisting arrest doesn't allow you to fucking beat people to a pulp. It doesn't allow you to fucking manhandle and brutalize them. It doesn't allow you to fucking murder them. Even if they resist arrest. You can't fucking kill people, you motherfucker. God, these people are insufferable. Zero empathy, fucking reptilian motherfuckers. What is this mentality? Oh, you shouldn't resist arrest, bro. No! Irrelevant. Fucking irrelevant. And then here they're saying it would ban no-knock warrants in drug cases. Like Breonna Taylor, yes? Meaning that police officers could not barge into people's homes without knocking first. What the fuck? Wasn't that already, covered by the goddamn law? What is that? In the movies, they always say, do you have a warrant? When the cops try to come in. God, this is how Breonna Taylor was killed, right? She was fucking sleeping. And they just barged into her house and fucking killed her. What the fuck is that? I mean, if you put that on paper to me, I don't know if you're talking about a police department in the United States or a fucking Einsatzgruppen murdering people on the Eastern Front in World War II. What the fuck? You know, also, I read earlier about, was it IDF? Yeah, it was IDF, not border police. Israeli soldiers, they were looking for someone, a suspect, who was in hospital. He's in bed. They walk into the fucking hospital room and just fucking execute his cousin. What the fuck? This is not an exaggeration. It's really upsetting, man. So, yeah, see that they mentioned Breonna Taylor. So protesters have called for ending the practice after police officers in Louisville, Kentucky, shot and killed Breonna Taylor in her bed after entering her home on the basis of a no-knock warrant. How the fuck are these motherfuckers not in jail? How are they not in jail? You barged into a fucking woman's house and murdered her in her sleep. And you're walking free? Jesus Christ. If I did that or you did that, we would get life. Who do these people think they are? These are armed thugs. This is fucking terrorism. Terrorism. Sanctioned by the state, which refuses to prosecute these murderous fucking thugs, refuses to hold them accountable, works and cooperates and colludes with them to keep this fucking oppression going. Working together in tandem. Fuck them both. They're saying here the bill includes a section that makes lynching a hate crime after the Senate failed to pass an anti-lynching bill last week. This wasn't already a fucking hate crime? What is wrong with this country? Listen to me, man. Most civilized countries don't even need to put that in the fucking law because it's kind of obvious that you can't lynch people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's murder. That is a fucking hate crime. This is obscene. And I think I know why it was blocked. Wasn't it Rand Paul? Rand Paul is the senator from Kentucky. He's the one who blocked the bill. What a piece of shit. Seriously. You know what's ironic? He blocked the bill because he said something, I'm paraphrasing here. He said something like the language is too broad, meaning that you could, I don't know what he said, but he said like you could commit a minor infraction and it would be considered as lynching with this law. And that's why he's against it. No, motherfucker, it's very clear. Lynching is a fucking hate crime. We're not debating this, you asshole. And do you see how he's like, do you see how the right wingers and the people in the establishment, they're so careful. Hey, we got to be fair. You know, we don't want to like overtly and you know, we don't want to punish people too hard. We got to be careful with our language. Yet it's perfectly fine for police to barge into Breonna Taylor's house and fucking execute her. That's okay. Being careless like that, that's fine. But passing a law that says lynching is a hate crime, oh no, we got to be really careful. You know, we have to comb through this gently. We can't be. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you racist motherfucker. I'm so sick of these people. Seriously. So look, man. Just to summarize, okay. I think that kneeling. I mean, yes, the kente, beautiful traditional African dress, but what are they doing? Like they are the people upholding this fucking oppression. They are the ones upholding a government that treats blacks like second-class citizens, and now they pretend that they give a shit about George Floyd. Where were they before? If they did their fucking jobs, George Floyd wouldn't be dead. If they did their fucking jobs, Breonna Taylor wouldn't be dead. Eric Garner wouldn't be dead. But they don't work for you. They don't care about blacks. You know who they care about? Fucking corporations. White supremacist motherfuckers. How do these people sleep at night? How the fuck do these people sleep at night? It's really beyond me. So okay. Now people are going to say, well, look, man, they're proposing this legislation. What's the exact name of it? Oh, God, sorry. Hold on. I can't even. Oh, okay. The Justice in Policing Act of 2020. That's what it's called. The Justice in Policing Act of 2020. So now people are going to say that, well, look, man, they're at least trying something. No, this is not enough. This is too little, too late. This bill doesn't fix the issue of systemic racism. Okay? This bill doesn't deal with the unions that are essentially political parties at this point. I mean, they're running the goddamn show. You know, in New York, for example, Bill de Blasio is the NYPD's bitch. He has no power over them. They control him. Their budget is grotesque. These police unions have enormous power. I mean, we're not talking about some regular, we're not talking about like a coal miners union or a teachers union. No, man, these are thugs. I mean, look at their behavior. Need I say more? Look at their fucking behavior. Look how they want to uphold this system. They have Bill de Blasio by the balls. Same thing in LA. Man, the LAPD's budget is even bigger than NYPD's. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at this. The NYPD is one of the world's strongest militaries. Look at this. Almost 55,000 employees. They have 9,000 vehicles. They have their own fucking navy. Their fucking budget is 5.5 billion. Dude, that's bigger than North Korea's military budget. No police force needs that much money. They just don't. I'm sorry. They don't. They really, really fucking don't. Especially in a country that doesn't even have universal healthcare. For God's sake, I mean, oh man, these people are oppressing you and playing you day in, day out. Literally every fucking minute. It's disgusting. It's obscene. The language in this fucking bill is too broad. It doesn't go far enough. Unacceptable. This should have been passed decades ago, centuries ago. The fact that you even have to do this fucking bill is, I mean, it exemplifies the failures of this state. Jesus Christ. What a travesty. This doesn't go far enough for me. No. I mean, I love the body cameras thing. I always used to say that too, that all cops should have it, obviously. The dash cam as well. But you really need to set up an independent body. I'm talking like an organ, of the government to investigate police departments. This is too milquetoast for me. And where's the fucking guarantee it gets passed? Where's the guarantee the Republicans are going to get it through? Where's the guarantee Trump is going to sign it? You think the Democrats... Let me ask you this question. If the Republicans in Congress or Donald Trump say, we don't want this bill, we're not signing it, it's not getting through, what do you think the Democrats are going to do? Do you think Nancy Pelosi is going to apply any kind of pressure? Do you think Chuck Schumer is going to stand up for people that have been oppressed by the police, for African Americans? Do you think they're going to apply any kind of pressure? No fucking way. They're not going to do shit. All they're going to do is whine and say, oh, Trump wouldn't let us pass it. And we're just going to sit on our asses and do nothing. Unbelievable. Remember the military industrial complex makes the fucking gear and the weapons and the vehicles that they use. Don't forget the business aspect of it. God, it's disgusting. They're literally making a fucking racket off of murdering blacks, off of oppressing minorities. In 2020, nothing has changed. Nah.